Hello, Pisces, and thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. This reading is for the general overview of for you, for the sign of Pisces, for the month of October. So let's just get started here real quick with the energies that want to show up for you. So the first one is confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Children is at the bottom of the deck. Know that your children are protected. I did see this and the children energy when I was pre-shuffling this. So I feel like there could be something that's taking place going on during the month of October. I don't necessarily feel like this is, I mean, it could be like a confrontation with a child or something like that, but I'm more getting the vibe of some sort of conflict or confrontation or some sort of energy where, maybe it's important to be mindful about like children being involved in that situation. I definitely would, I don't even want to put that out there, but I don't like the vibe of, kind of feeling like a tug of war, that sort of energy around. I feel like if this, for whatever this is, if this is, you are falling out with a friend or a family member or something like that, I just, I feel like it says your children are protected. I definitely am feeling the energy of not using them as tools. So take what, and that doesn't always have to be about you. It can be about someone else. So just being mindful. The next card that's showing up is the Temperance Angel. So this talks about balance, having patience, bringing balance to a situation. There can be some sort of higher learning that's associated with this. I do feel like that would, really make a lot of sense. Like pick your battles wisely. Like some things are worth definitely standing 10 toes down and fighting for. And other things, them are not necessarily such major things. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Coins. I'm feeling with that energy, it's about working on something where you're focusing your time, energy, and effort. I feel there is something, I feel strong compromise with this energy already, right? It could, because if this is, what's underneath this? Go with the flow. It can be, like if this is in a relationship that has gone through a separation or some sort of thing like that, like I do feel compromised, balance, picking battles wisely, and like again, not feeling like bringing innocent children into the center of that sort of thing. Like I just feel whatever that energy. So be mindful of that. So Temperance Angel talks about balance. It talks about higher learning. It talks about having angelic support and guidance. We did see the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and now the Seven of Pentacles is showing up, and there is the energy I strongly feel about compromising. The Seven of Pentacles talks about where we invest our time, energy, and effort in order to grow. I'm seeing the butterfly over here, which is very symbolic of transformation, but I'm seeing the bee over here as well. So, I'm kind of feeling torn back or pulled back towards that pick your battles wisely, right? Bees can be a very holistic thing. You can look up the symbolic meaning of those. I do know people who have done that bee sting therapy. There is such a thing and have healed quite a bit. But I am feeling this bee showing up in this, as a sting in some way, shape, or form. So again, I'm feeling compromised. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is about compromising. I'm feeling for you in some situation that is happening or taking place throughout the month or during, at some period during the month of October. I do feel like there will be growth from this situation. And then the next two cards, because two came up. Wow, this is sweet. I'll take that for sure after, this energy. Ooh. Okay, so with the Seven of Cups being in reverse, I feel like this is coming out of any state of confusion, distorted energy. Maybe if you were having a conflict over choices, decisions, what path to take, what choice, that sort of thing. I feel like the sun is illuminating something. I feel like it's time to, like shatter this, whatever this confused energy was. Bottom of the deck is the Tower card, because I feel like this, I'm feeling like you're going to make this choice, or the choice will be made for you. It's for, underneath the Tower was the Ace of Wands right there. So I feel like this Tower is very significant as far as like bringing forth a new beginning, a fresh start, something like that is what it's feeling like. I feel for many people that will be tapping in or listening to this message, that this is about a family situation where there is either a separation or something. It feels like that sort of energy to me, where there is just some like a Tower moment, some sort of separation. I feel like it's important to be mature, respectable, responsible when it comes to this, and be mindful if there are children involved in this situation. Even if this is not young children, they could be teenage children, they could be adult children, it doesn't matter. But I do feel like there is some sort of, confrontation, connection, something that's going to be playing out. It is going to require some time, energy, and effort, like really to balance a situation out, come from a place of clarity, get rid of the confusion, illusion, delusional energy, that sort of energy. I feel like the sun is going to be assisting and helping with this, because I'm seeing a trine right here, and that's a favorable energy. And then this is the card of the sun, which it will illuminate something there is not going to be any mistaking when I'm seeing this. And I'm also feeling that archangel. I feel that as an archangel. Again, I'm seeing it on both sides here, right? Like bookending this message where it's talking about in both sevens, right? A 7 upright and a 7 in reverse, with these two major arcana cards bookending this. So I am feeling there is some significance in something very important, I feel, about compromising, about recognizing what you're putting your time, energy, and effort into, and dismissing, dispelling, like not playing into this confusion, illusion. Like it just feels like a very emotionally confusing or distorted energy. That's what I'm feeling. I feel with both of those archangels at each end of this, there is divine guidance that is here to help. With this, there is higher learning associated with this, could be long distance travel associated with this, but it's bringing forth something that I feel needs to be seen. The Tower, it feels to me like this Tower is bringing, the sun is going to be shedding a light on what was hidden in this Tower. 10 of Pentacles, and there's the 7 of Cups upright. I'm feeling like this, this 7 of Cups is right there in reverse, and here it's upright, and this is what's on the bottom of the deck. So whatever this Tower is, this could very well be where this Tower is being struck. Like what was hidden in this Tower is coming to the light. The Sun card is right there. It's like, I feel the timing is now on this. I feel like this is something supported by the higher realms, like the archangels, the Most High, whatever. It could be in regards to children. I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles here. This can talk about family. It can talk about inheritance. It can talk about generational wealth, but it does feel like it has some huge significant or something very strongly attached to the physical realm. I feel like there could have been something that was hidden or confusing about this or distorted about this, and that is now over. That is now being shown. I feel like illuminated. The sun is going to shine on those dark corners, what was confusing, what was just not, I feel like confusing, like emotionally distorted in some way, shape, or form. The next card, that's a, wow, King of Cups, and then the 10 of Wands. King of Cups represents intuition. It talks about feelings. It talks about emotions, water sign energy. This reading is for Pisces. This can be externally as well. I don't feel this as a gender right now. I'm feeling this King of Cups is showing up like maybe, there was something behind the scenes and now it's being shown, right? I feel like there is going to be, like, for the world to see this display of feelings, emotions in regards to relationships. I feel like it has something to do with pentacles, money, finances, resources, that sort of thing. But at the same time, this is coming through. There is that 10 of Wands. So it feels like where, there is, whatever this tower is that's disclosing some sort of information or that sort of thing, I feel like it is ultimately going to bring a burden onto, I'm feeling the energy that was trying to hide it is how I'm feeling. 6 of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck, and you can see right here, you can see 3 pentacles, 2 pentacles, and 1 pentacle. There has been an imbalance in the physical realm. Whether this be with finances, resources, this sort of thing. You can even see this person is just like raining these coins down more to one side than the other. And I feel like there is something that is giving me a serious uh-oh with that energy. And I feel like that is what's going to be exposed through the tower being, the lightning striking that tower and the sun illuminating whatever this was. Next card is the 2 of Wands. So that talks about a choice, a decision. I see the World card there. I see 1 wand, like this person is literally putting 1 wand to the side. They're taking their power back. Again, picking their battles wisely. I feel like there's something they're not taking forward with them. It feels to me like they're moving in a new direction and they're going to let go of something that was in the past. I kind of get a feeling it's whatever that energy is that is going to be burdened and bogged down because of something that was hidden or something like that. It gives me that strong energy. Bottom of the deck, I can't show you this card because, well, I can, but I'll have to cover it up. This talks about choices, and if you look right there, you can see that archangel at the top of this again. I keep seeing this archangel, and now I'm seeing it with the Lovers card, choices and decisions. This was a choice, a decision, or something like that. I feel like somebody is making a choice and decision. Underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is talking about that fated change, that something is meant to change. The Wheel of Fortune is, and it's taking someone out of one energy and then moving them into another energy where I feel like whatever this was hidden in the tower that's being illuminated, that distorted energy, that sort of thing. I kind of feel like this almost feels like a trading places sort of energy, where there was an energy that hid a lot of secrets. Could have been about money or an inheritance. Something could have been, for a kid, to a kid, something like that. It feels like to me. But it does have a major impact in their physical financial world. And I do feel like the tower is going to expose what that is, and kind of like, it feels to me like righting a wrong, right? That's what it feels like to me, bringing balance to a situation that has an imbalance. And I feel like that's how I'm feeling with that. Like, there was a choice that was made, and there's a choice that's going to be made. Like, there was a choice that was made in the past, I feel, to cause some sort of confusion, delusion, or hide something, be deceptive about an energy. And now I feel like this is going to be brought to the light, and then there's going to be choices that are being made. Look, showed right up again, right underneath that other one, where that energy where this, the 7 can talk about options, but I'm feeling like this was like trying to confuse, like, and somehow through the, emotional realm, like confuse an energy. And I feel like that is what is, look, 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel like whatever that is, I feel like it's being exposed, it's being seen, it's being, this is real, this is not real. It's kind of like that energy, right? And I feel like something is being exposed. There is going to be a celebration. I feel a lot of stability and security. And what are the odds, right? Like, there's 78 cards in here. That's 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Somebody in the past did the most they invested time, energy, and effort into causing confusion, emotionally manipulating a situation, or make, a lot of smoke and mirrors. And now that Tower is coming. It is exposing whatever that was. I know, I can see right here, it had something to do with money, finances, resources. I'm automatically, just the energy I'm picking up on makes me feel inheritance. And I feel like it was an inheritance that was for a child, to a child, in regards to a child, something like that. My nose, it just wants to, I feel like itching it right off my face. And I know every time I do that, like, it's, I'm 100% on point. So that's that. But anyhow, I feel like that is why I'm feeling, and even when I'm looking at these cards, right, it's like I'm feeling that turn, that flip, like something, a wrong being righted, like the script, the script is being flipped. The what was done in the dark is being brought to light. Yeah, there's the Page of Swords. There was some sort of information. Tower again. There was some sort of information that I feel this information is coming out. But I feel like in the past, there was some sort of misrepresentation or something about some sort of information. Like, this was an intentional thing. This isn't like, oops, made a mistake there. No, this was an intentional trying to confuse and distort and make something look a way that it wasn't. And now that is being brought to the light. This Tower showing up here twice is like, you're not escaping. Whoever was the one who was intentionally doing this, there's no escaping this Tower. It is just coming. It is just coming. What's underneath it? Look. A lot of chaos, a lot of karma. A lot of chaos, drama, conflict. This is somebody that was competing or in competition for something. 5 of Cups underneath this. There's some serious, and again, I keep talking, confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. There are some things you need to fight for, and there are some things that you need to waste your time. I'm feeling with this, look, I cannot. So I seen it on the bottom, the 5 of Wands. Underneath that was the 5 of Cups, which talks about loss, sadness, grief. And this just flew on the floor, the 5 of Swords. Someone tried to win at all cost. They wanted access, or this Ace of Pentacles. They wanted this. They wanted this material possession. I feel, wow, next, the Wheel of Fortune. They wanted this fortune. They wanted this inheritance. They wanted something. And something is saying time is up. That wheel talks about, look at that Tower showing up again. The Wheel of Fortune talks about its timing, right? The time for the change, time for something to be exposed, time for the truth to come to the light. That's what I am feeling. And these Towers right here are saying, oh yes, like that would absolutely be how I see this coming. There's the King of Wands, and let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The King of Wands right there. This is a true leader. This is somebody standing in their power. This is somebody who's going to take action. They're going to do something. Loyalty is a really big thing with this. This is also someone who has the strength, courage, and confidence. I've seen 2 kings out here. And so I don't feel this as a male or a female energy. Remember, no, there's no gender specific in tarot, but kings absolutely resent being the leader and showing it. Like, they are showing it to the world. Someone's going to see an energy take action, right? I feel from a place of love is what I'm feeling. And they are going to bring this Ace of Wands, this energy, to this conflict. There is somebody going to look at this. There is somebody who is really going to be going through major life changes, some challenges, forcing about some sort of change. I feel whoever this message is for, like, I feel like it's been a very long time coming for you. I feel intuitively you knew something was wrong. Again, children right here, the Sun card again right here. So I feel like somewhere in the past you knew something was wrong. You knew something was off. I do feel you will be taking action in regards to this. I do feel you're going to be picking your battles wisely. I will say the one thing I feel out of all of this is when this tower strikes and this energy gets revealed, right? Like, I am 100% feeling like there is going to be accountability and someone's going to hold someone's feet to the fire for the actions and the choices that they decided to make. I feel like this is going to be where someone chooses to deal with this accordingly. And again, I'm feeling like they're going to lead by example, by, like, setting an example that this is not the right thing to do. Like, the accountability is back in style and I'm holding you accountable, and that's how I'm feeling this is going down. So I hope this serves you well, Pisces. Wow, this feels like a big month for you. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates. I send you peace, love, and light. Have a great day.